why it's karma. Here's why it's karma. One time Jensen and Jim Beaver and myself were on a flight up to Los Angeles. Sorry, flight up to Vancouver from Los Angeles, and Jim was like 3 rows behind us, and he falls asleep. So Jim Beaver is there. He's asleep in his plane seat, and his tray table is down with his script, his supernatural script for the next day, sitting. I think Misha's on the flight too. So Jim is asleep, and his tray table's down with his script on it, and I'm probably 3 rows up and right there. And so I turn around, I see he's asleep, and I'm like, So I reach into my bag, I grab a black Sharpie marker, and I like start tiptoeing down the aisle. And I think it was like me, Jensen, Jim Beaver, Misha, like there were a lot of people from Supernatural on that plane. So I think we stood out to the rest of the plane, right? And like they knew. So here I am, like walking and I'm like laughing to myself, and there's an entire plane full of people, and I close Jim's script backwards, and I draw a part of the male anatomy on him. Big black Sharpie pen all over his script, and just leave it there, and I kind of giggle and run back to my seat. Over the ensuing probably half hour to an hour, I see people from like every single row on the plane sneak out to see what I drew, so I had to sneak back. Finally, Jim wakes up and he's like, oh, what? You got it, So I remember thinking to myself, that's what happens when you fall asleep first on an airplane. Fast forward to flying home from the Dallas convention. I fell asleep first on the airplane. I did. And when I woke up, I had an email confirming the order of a glass sculpture. And I was like, I'm fairly certain I didn't order that. I was like, did Jen order it? I don't know why I'm getting a confirmation email. And so I was like, is it one of these? I've had probably 10, 15 fake emails over the last 2 weeks, like the Apple ID roll and like all the hacking nonsense. And I was like, maybe it's that. I shouldn't click on the link. So I don't click on the link, but I scroll down. I see a picture of it. I saw a picture of it.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Misha put the wrong address for the sculpture. No, he put
some lucky ladies.
Surprise! Surprise!
Some lucky lady was like, oh, what did Jared Padalecki send me? Yeah, never fall asleep on an airplane first. That's the moral of the story. Thank you.